Sounds good, Jamie. Thank you. New at 9. During the coronavirus pandemic, we've all heard messages to stay positive and to stay optimistic. But experts say it's okay not to be positive all the time. They warn it can actually backfire and hurt your mental health rather than help it. Joining us now with how to spot the signs of toxic positivity and to find some balance is licensed mental health counselor Shantella Boss. Good morning to you, Shantella. Long time no see.
Good morning, Danielle.
So good to see you again this morning. All right, first off, let's explain, what is toxic positivity?
Toxic positivity is when we cover up reality and we don't face it with positive thoughts and feelings and emotions. It's okay and it's a good thing to look at the bright side and to reframe and to think positively. But when we deny our experience or what's going on or don't pay attention how to make a change or make things better by actually looking at some of the negatives in our life, we are hurting ourselves more. And studies say that if we only focus always on the positive, in the long run, we're going to hurt ourselves. And I like to use the example of the boiling pot.
Yeah.
If you have a problem and you put a lid on it and you pretend it's not there, everything's fine, but you don't pay attention to the underlying core issue, it boils over and becomes an issue.
I think that's such a great point to mention, because one of the things that I try to do in my daily life is to try to stay positive. I think that actually helps my mental health. But I will admit that during this coronavirus pandemic and being quarantined and all of these things, every day hasn't been the best day for me, as I'm sure that's been the case with so many people. And so I do understand that it is okay to not have a great day every single day. And one of the things you say is that if you don't realize that, that can actually affect your mental health, right?
Absolutely. And when we talk about in sessions what cognitive behavioral therapy is basically reframing negative belief systems. So if we're very upset, we wake up every morning and think, I'm going to get sick, it's a terrible day. We don't want to think that way. We do need to think positively, right, but we need to think realistically positively. So how can we reframe that in a realistic way so that we're able to make change, take care of our health, take care of our family, be proactive, but also look on the bright side and know that things are going to get better and that we are going to be okay. I talk to kids, students who may have those thoughts like, I'm stupid, I can't do schoolwork. Instead of saying I'm the smartest kid in class, instead of saying that, coming with a realistic thing. I am smart. I just need to study more. I need to focus on my studies. I need to maybe not spend as much time with friends. I need to do, I am smart. I can do this, but there is a realistic expectation, because only happy thoughts doesn't always solve the problem.
And so how do we find that balance then between kind of having this positive attitude, right, but addressing those real life issues that are sure to come up each and every day?
Really checking our thoughts, checking our automatic thoughts. What do we think when we first wake up? Thinking negative thoughts is never good. It's more just realizing what those thoughts are. So I say come up with a plan, have a goal of how you want to change something that's going on in your life that you think is negative. Instead of just continuing to think about it being negative, think about how you're changing it. Think about how it's getting better, and think about what you're doing in this situation to make your life better as a result of what's going on. And that's how you grow as a person.
Yeah.
And that is actual real positivity.
So what do you say we have a realistically positive day today, Shantella? What do you think?
Yes, you too. I think so. We'll do that.
Let's do it. Thanks so much for joining us. I appreciate you as always.
You as well. Have a great day.
All right, you do the same. It is 10